Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to understand one of the most important concepts in lean manufacturing called the 3M, like Muda, Mura and Muri. These three terms help us identify inefficiency in any process and improve productivity, quality and safety. Let's understand each one in details with practical examples. First, let's start with the Muda. What is Muda? In Muda means waste. Any activity that does not add a value to the final product. Again, Muda means waste. Any activity that does not does not add value to the final product. In lean manufacturing, there are seven common types of wastes are there. So, in simple term, you can use it T mode. What is T mode? T mode means transportation, inventory, motion. First one is T means transportation, I means I means inventory, M means motion, W means waiting, O means overproduction, another O means processing, and T means defects. So in T means transportation. Transportation means the unnecessary movement of the materials. Unnecessary movement of the materials. Inventory. Inventory means the excess stock of the material. T, TI, then motion. Motion means the unnecessary movement of the people. That is nothing work will doing is unnecessary movement of the people. W means waiting. Means the idle time when no work is happening. Idle time when no work is happening. That is called waiting time. O means the overproduction. Overproduction producing more than required means you 100 required that you can produce in 200. That is one type of waste. Another O means overprocessing. That is doing more work than needed. Doing more work than needed. Uh, then D means defects. Defect means error and reworks. Error and reworks. Suppose given one example. Suppose in a factory, workers are waiting for material due to delay. This waiting time is muda because no value added is no value is added. Again, suppose in a factory, workers are waiting for material due to delay. Then one more example, I'll explain another example. If a company produces 100 units but the demand is only 70, the extra 30 units are waste. This is called overproduction. Again, one more example. If a company produces 100 units but the demand is only 70, the extra 30 units are waste. This is called overproduction. So reminder again, one muda equal to waste and it should be eliminated. It should be eliminated. Then let's start with another one that is called mura. What is mura? Mura means unevenness or inconsistency in the process. So it happens when work is not evenly distributed or production is not stable. So it happens when work is not evenly distributed or production is not stable. For an example, in a production line, one worker is very busy while another worker was no work. This is imbalance is called mura. Again, in a production line, one worker is very busy while another worker was no work. This is imbalance in Muda. So one more example I will explain you. If one day production is 200 units and the next day only 50 units, this fluctuation create confusion, delay and inefficiency. So Mura leads to both Muda and Mura. So Mura leads to both Muda and Muri. So remember, Mura equal to unevenness and it should be reduced by balancing the process. So remember, Mura equal to unevenness and it should be reduced by balancing the process. And now let's last one is understand about the Muri. What is Muri? So Muri means overload. So putting too much stress on worker or machine, that is called Muri. Putting too much stress or workers or machine, that is called Muri. For an example, if a worker is asked to lift heavy loads continuously without rest, it can cause fatigue or injury. This is called Muri. If a worker is asked to lift heavy loads continuously without rest, it can cause fatigue or injury. This is called Muri. Then another example is running a machine beyond its capacity can cause breakdowns and defects. That is called Muri. So Muri reduce efficiency and increase risks. Muri reduce efficiency and increase risks. So remember, Muri equal to overburden and it should be avoided. Now let's understand the relationship between all these three. So Mura equal to unevenness creates unevenness. Mura equal to unevenness and creates Muri. Unevenness creates Muri means overburden and both of them create Muda means waste. So if you control so if you control Mura and Muri, we can automatically reduce Muda. Final the summary is Muda is waste, Mura is unawareness, and Muri is overburden. So by eliminating Muda, reducing Mura, and avoiding Muri, we can achieve smooth, efficient, and productive systems. Again, by eliminating Muda, reducing Mura, and avoiding Muri, we can achieve smooth, efficient, and productive systems. One more type, that is three types of in Muda are there. Three is there. So achieving data production system, that is 3M. So that one new topic. So one by one I will explain in everything. And that one I will divide it in 4 PDF. So this one my past PDF. Once you see and check it. So that is my past video. That is the Toyota 3M. First one is Muda, second one is Mura, third one is Muri. So Toyota 3M you can see in Muda and Muri. That is all two types of honor waste. But in these three waste that divided in two types of waste. One is direct waste, another one is indirect waste. Direct waste means Muda. That is like T mode. So transportation, inventory, motion, waiting, overproduction, overprocessing, defects. And indirect waste are Mura and Muri. So Muda, 8 type of wastes are there. So once you see, so that one transportation, waiting, defects, inventory, overproduction, processing, and motion. Is you see in this picture, everyone like a waste in any manufacturing industry. So let's understand that one load versus capacity. So once you see this picture, then you can clearly understand about what is load and what is capacity. So load versus capacity. When load equals to capacity, that is ideal work environment. Once you see, when load equal to capacity, that is called ideal work environment. When load exceed capacity, that accumulates and backups. That one very difficult. When load exceed capacity, that is very risk. When capacity exceed load, that one also be one type of waste. When capacity exceed load, that one type of waste. So once you manage, let's see one example to understand this Muda, Mura and Muri. So you see this picture, then you can clearly understand about this thing. See, requirement is 60 kg. In total requirement is 60 kg. Each container is 10 kg. Okay. So that one, Mura. First of all, I will start in Muri. Muri means overburden. So overburden, you will do it in total 60 kg in one truck. That one type of means overburden. Total weight 60 kg in one truck means that one also weight means overburden means one operator how to handle it. That one difficulty in production. Then let's another one is Mura. Mura means fluctuation. Fluctuation means total weight. Total weight means fluctuation. So one truck is 20 kg, another truck is 40 kg. So that one also waste means fluctuation. Where this one is clearly not like balance. So then another one is waste. So waste means Muda. Muda means waste. Waste means you will do it in three trucks. One truck is 20 kg, 20 kg, 20 kg. That one also waste. Then how to balance or optimability? That one two trucks is required. So first truck is 30 kg, another truck is 30 kg. Then both are 60 kg. That one we will manage it. So this picture you can see it. Then four engineers are there. That one, this one is reviewed. Which type of wastes are there in Toyota production system. This is three waste. One is Muda, second one is Muri, and third one is Muda. Then start with the second video. So second video he will also same thing that one more video that one also he can also explain about it clearly. So once you see Muda, see this picture. Muda means that one three means three operators are there and three forklift are there. And then second one is Mura. Mura means one operator, one material holding, then another operator he will lifting the three materials. And then Muri. Muri means overburden. You will one operator, everything you will lift it. Lift it. That one all three are waste. And see this picture. So in manufacturing, waste of lean explain three concepts. Three concept of lean. First one is Mura, second one is Muri, third one is Muda. So in this content, whatever I will learn, first is 3M क्या है, 3M उदाहरण क्या है, 3M का आपस में क्या संबंध है. So you can see it. So he will explain in this picture 3M concept lean. So in 3M means 3M's are three enemies in production system. There are three category of waste or enemy in Toyota production system like TPS and lean manufacturing, which is often known as 3M of lean. So Mura means unevenness, Muri means overburden, Muda means waste. Mura means असंतुलन, Muri means अधिक भार, Muda means dearth, means waste. So let's start about the first one is Mura. So Mura means unevenness, मतलब असंतुलन. So Mura is a type of waste caused by unevenness in production and services. So some reasons of Muras are improper work distribution, lack of planning, fluctuation, demand, under or over utilized capacity. That is all are Mura examples. Mura examples. Okay. Then another one is the overburden. So overburden means Muri. What is Muri? Means अधिक भार. So overburdening equipment or operator by requiring them to run at a higher or harder pace with more force and effort for a longer period of time than equipment designs and appropriate workforce management allow. So again, overburdening equipment or operator by requiring them to run at a higher or harder pace with more force and effort for a long period of time than equipment designs and appropriate workforce management allows. That is called Muri. Some reasons for Muris are, so one by one I will explain it. Working on processes you are not trained in this operator. Second one is poorly laid out workplaces. Third one is unclear instruction. Fourth one is lack of proper tools and equipment. And fifth one is improper work distribution. Then last one is Muda. What is Muda? Muda means wealth. Waste is an activity or process which do not add any value to the product, which means for which customer don't pay anything. There are 7 types of waste in any stream, which is known as team wood, so once you learn about the what is there team wood, team wood. T means transportation, I means inventory, M means motion, W means weight, O means over output, another O means over processing, and the last one D is the defects. Then he will explain in this picture like 3M. So here he want truck capacity is 3 ton. So then he will first Mura explain unevenness, fluctuation or variation. Here is 3 example. One truck is 4 ton, another truck is 2 ton. Then Muri means overburden. So one truck he will load in everything. Then another is Muda means waste. There are 3 trucks. Two. That one also waste. Then last fourth one is no. This one 2 trucks, one. Means 3 truck. You will load it 3 truck and 2 truck is everything is over. Then relation between 3M. Relation between 3M means overburden that is Muri. That graph is more. Waste means Muda. That graph is down. Then another one is unevenness means that one also Muda. Then one more example, one more new PDF that one also same 3M. So that is some related in 3M. That is this one, another name is 3U memo. 3U memo means one unreasonableness, unuseless, unevenness. Means Muri, Muda, Muri. So reasonable workers eliminate any motion or operation that cause fatigue. So unuseless, then Muda means unuseless work. So eliminating any motion or operation that does not make any money. That is called Muda. And Mura means uneven work. So eliminate any unreasonable or useless work to be produced. And so this one he will explain clearly. So unreasonableness means anything that cannot be done with reasonable eagerness or anything that is difficult to perform. Then the second one is anything that lacks in reasonableness or anything that is unjustifiable or anything that is done with force. So, unreasonable work were eliminating any motion or operation that cause fatigue. So, eliminates fatigue, causing work such as work that need to force, work that need to stopping down, work that needs to attention. Then work that need memory, work that needs to attractiveness against occurrence and qualitative accident, etc. Work that needs to distinguish confusing letter symbols and registers on uselessness. So anything that is useless or another uselessness, anything that is fatal and gainless. So useless work means eliminate any motion or operation that does not make money. Eliminate to a which eliminate to a maximum possible extent those work that do not produce money, such as one work is work to move material parts or products, tools, etc. Work to move parts, movement material, product parts, tools, etc. That's second is work that requires operator to make a step forward or walk a few feet. And then third one is the work that produce idle time caused by the delay operation, machine preparation, etc. And fourth one is the motion or work necessitated as a result of something that has been performed incompletely, such as in looking for a something, removing stains and correcting errors, adjusting thing, inspection thing, etc. Motion that cause delay in operation. Such unnecessary motion like shifting materials, parts, etc. from one hand to other while carrying them, changing them location, arrangement, etc. And last one is unevenness. Unevenness work means your earnestness to perform your dirty can sometimes produce uneven element in your workshop without you realize it. You must therefore be careful about it. Otherwise, such uneven element can cause unreasonableness or useless to be produced one after another. See clearly this picture, everything you can mention. So, in meaning of three, you see unawareness, waste or muda, capacity greater than equal to load that fast truck is then unreasonableness or strain or moody. So, capacity less than equal to load, that is unawareness or variance or muda, that you mentioned. Through the introduction of the three UMO routine activity for all foremen in department or software to support quality and cost. By eliminating loss, we can reduce cost and making more simple production method to support company quality, cost and effect strategy. Kaizen means education of a measure and visibility good or ideal condition, recognizing configuring core and core condition. That is origin activity. So this picture also clearly explains about the everything. So three new matrix less, converless, boldless, borderless, wordless. That is everything will mention it. Once you read all about this, then you can easily understand about this. This one also, this picture less engineering relation with factory control. Factory control, another one is office control. Factory control, main thing is technology, man, machine, material, method, quality, safety. These six you will control means everything you will control. Factory control, man means look less, work less, search less, rock motion less, etc. Machine means measurements airless, conveyorless, air cutless, air pressless, sampless, toolboxless, etc. Material parts means borderless, barless, weightless, spotless, weldingless, partless, etc. Method means neckless, stockless, that is called method. Quality means rejectless, failureless, non-standardableless, etc. And safety means roller accidentless, sandwichless, body cutless, crashless, mistake stopless, etc. Control office means paperless, stampless, make businessless, telephoneless, meetingless, etc. That is called office control. So office control, that is a separate thing. Office control means control paperless, stampless, market make businessless, telephoneless, meetingless, meetingless, etc. So you read all these things. Then next, this is the powerful step-by-step process you can deploy for improvement. How to fill in booklet with a lot of example. So then 6 steps are observe the process for 5 minutes while looking. Think 5 WAs, awareness is raised. Then third one is 3U, which you did not know. You will realize using the principle of less engineering. Write down before we forget. Although we are not out Kaizen idea, then fifth one is think of a new way. So think differently by expanding your idea. And sixth one is write your Kaizen idea. Next one is clearly explain deep you can know into five ways means what, why, how, who, when, where. These are five ways. Then second, three generation. So less engineering. You can see this picture. 4 means madness in natural method. And 3 means unevenness and useless. And then 6 one is 5 why analysis. So the principle of motion economy. It means CRS. And then 9th one is I techniques. The 3 memo we need to know the the booklet will provide that everything is ready from. See, this is some guide and examples, and the benefits of this are assist to improve in PQC DSM, and second is a moral up with more excitement, and third one is competitive spirit. Fourth one is build up experience for finding problems. Then challenges. Challenges. What are the challenges are coming? Alignment through group activity, thereafter individual activity. Kaizen must be completed practically. Proliferation to similar area. Routine activity, not seasonal activity. Result. No Kaizens, 4 man per month. Second, saving 4 man per month. Then last video is same topic. Last video was that is more important video. First, so business model cost plus traditional most organization deliver with a model based on the cost plus profitability sales price reduce the cost of not control. Once you see this picture, you can something you can understand once you see this properly. And another one is provide and proper lean thinking model. Costs are controllable in the context of the traditional corporate finance model. The product production system was lengthy of model currently had different emphasizes. So profit equal to sales price minus cost. That is profit. In the lean thinking model, we believe we emphasize the following. So costs are controllable and can be reduced through the appreciation of lean manufacturing method. So sales price determined by what customer are willing to pay, not to company. Profitable policy, EBITDA goals. The lean thinking model might be illustrated like this. Same topic, production method and cost. There are two kinds of cost. First is the cost that every company has to bear to produce the same product, and second one is the cost that differs among company by production method. The production method cost can be reduced by operator creativeness and strong efforts. So first will be the material cost, purchased cost, labor cost, energy cost, equipment depreciation and other cost. Cost which differs due to the production method, cost which every company incurs. And the reducing cost versus cutting cost. So there can be a view that can be reduced by cutting, but there is a difference in cost cutting and cost reduction. Cutting cost, temporary measures, reversible, painful, drastic. Reducing cost by waste elimination, genuine cost reduction, not just a reduction of expenses. Irreversible people acceptance impact both top and bottom line. Then three M are Muda, Mura and Muri. 3M stands for Muda, Mura and Muri. These three N of productivity. Productivity. So Muda is waste, Mura is unawareness, and Muri is overburden. The goal of the lean in deliver increase value to the customer through eliminating wasteful process. When one talk about the waste in the sense often when they refer to the waste in manufacturing model. Three model. So Mura and Muri are often excluded from the picture, but knowing these two pictures are crucial as the most example cause Mura to appear in the first place. They are all related and are considered waste. One those were not the Mura alone. So hopefully you understand all these things. A good understanding of all three words say anything in streamline process. And that is an example to understand all this. You see this you can read in yourself that is you can understanding everything. Then the concept of 3M stock example. So before time you there, once you one more time you see this picture, then you can easily understand. Thank you. Thank you for your support and suppose you enjoy this video. Suppose you enjoy this video and share, subscribe and like this video. So thank you so much.